Okay, Bunks, let me try.
Which one try?
Okay, so qualifier go. Okay, let me. Okay, seems like we're back. Okay, let's just. Okay, let's customize the first.
Awesome.
Okay, so.
Yeah, just make sure that everybody's invited and that's good.
Yeah, we just have to wait for all the drivers to join. This was the second join because usually when this happens, it's a problem.
Okay. Please send invite.
Okay, firstly we have double C. Okay. Wait. We have double C. We have double C now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay, no problem. I can see it. Switch AKT with Python. Okay, we have Telegram. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, so it seems like Tepiso is having the to his head all his life, which is causing a problem for everyone. So let's look at that and see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to sort out Tekiso again. So, let's see if we can send them an invite. Let's see if Tekiso can join. At this point, Tekiso just needs to move to YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying so hard to bring the episode back in. But as you know, it's been like a problem. I feel defeated, the drivers feel defeated. There's no solution so far. Tipiso's complaining, sending an email to the race director that this is not fair. This is not fair. Seems like the drivers themselves have decided to start the race, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Dumayatama, there's nothing we can do about it. But it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know right now, the league standings are like this. We have Tepo Temba, Austin Martin with 192 points. We have Bangobi in the McLaren F1 team with 166. That's like a difference of 24 to 26, you know. My math's not that good right now. And then in third place, we have an absent driver for so many races, Kopoza, for Red Bull Racing Honda with 142. And then we have Tamayo. You know, he's been carrying the Ferrari team this entire season. He's been also carrying Tipiso's poor network, so he's in P5 or in P4 right now with 138. So right now he's in a playoff position, you know. And then after him we have Twitch in the house with 106 points. Bonga in the Mercedes in 104. Tyson and Tipiso follow up, and yeah, we have Straw and Lehua fishing to top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me for the delay in the speech. I'm just trying to sort out so many issues because it seems like the network is buying again, unless the drivers seem to have it good on their
Oh, I really hope that we're not having another glitch.
Yeah, it's been a really frustrating day today, Bongs. You know, the drivers
really
went
has.
through practice. And seems like we are about to start this race in 25 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get this show on this road. So I won't be talking much during the race, ladies and gentlemen, because I get too excited and start speaking a whole lot of Vanek. So since we are a group that accommodates everyone, we'll try to stick to English. Can you take us through the start, Bongs?
All right. Start of the Grand Prix. Okay. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And
Oh,
go.
my God.
Terrible
We
stuff
have
from Tabo
three
292.
penalties, ladies and gentlemen. 3 drive-through penalties.
3 jump starts. Oh, Twitch, Bonga, and Tamaya all jump started. And I think Bonga has damage actually. Yeah, I think he has damage. He's fallen all the way to the back of the grid.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has a front wing.
Oh, yeah,
no,
this was a penalty. I
No,
thought, he would have just went on and drove and be in front.
Tamaya on the inside of MKG. But MKG's fighting back. Nah, Tamaya's taking that position. Alright, where else is the action on the race?
Oh, Tepa seems to have opened that gap. It's currently running at 1.3 and is flying through the corners. Clean air in front of him. And then we have Tabo T, the winner.
And it's very important that Tepa does that to break the DRS.
Exactly. And ladies and gentlemen, no matter how you look at it today, there is no way Tabo T is a loser.
There is no way.
So let's look at the tires right now, There you have it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's pushing for the first lap.
And Tepa with the fastest lap. Lovely.
Seems like a battle between Tabo T right now and Twitch. Let's see what happens there. With Banobi following. Banobi has switched on his DRS. Will he drive bomb? And he does.
Let's see.
Oh, he overshoots and he bumps into Twitch. Clearly,
And he bumps into Twitch.
There's an offense right there. Twitch didn't use his car, he's following up.
Let's hope that none of the cars got damaged from that. But that looked like some hard racing under the brakes. And Twitch is hanging on. 3 places up already. 2 laps into the race.
Oh, we have a DNF. Tiga Twemba. Let's see what happens when Bonga passes the first light. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it seems he's just gone off wide here.
Oh, it's a virtual safety car.
Seems he just locked up his front wheels and went wide.
Oh,
and went straight into the barrier.
It's really unfortunate right now that we have a DNF, but luckily we have a virtual safety car.
We'll see if there's any entanglement that happened there. We'll see later once the stewards have processed all the footage.
I'm just happy there's no safety car right now,
Yeah.
Nothing is as annoying as a safety car at the beginning of the race, because you actually want to open this gap. It's only nice now when drivers
just need to watch their deltas.
Oh, let's see if Twitch will service penalty. I think it's one of the
drive-through penalty will finish your race.
Yeah, right now he's the only driver who hasn't served this penalty. I think he needs to serve it soon as the virtual safety car ends, because he might get a DSQ. Oh! Twitch, is it another?
Speeding up. Yeah, he just got another one for speeding under safety car.
Is it possible to get a double driving penalty?
Twitch's race is just slipping out of his hands at the moment.
Okay, let's see if it goes in, ladies and gentlemen. We already have one driver in the pits, which is Bonga, unfortunately.
I see Bangombe is caught up quite a lot to Tabo T92. And so, everybody's in DRS.
Yeah, it's only Twitch who seems to be off it. So Kingstor can take advantage of that. Okay, Bangombe has DRS and is drilling in Tabo T. Tabo T has DRS and is
the next exit from this right-hander is going to be very interesting.
Oh, we have Bangombe versus Tabo right now. Bangombe is out into the 30A. Let's see if he doesn't spin out. He's got DRS again. He's trying to reel him in. Tabo T is using Tepa's leverage right now. And Bangombe has triple sector. Let's see.
You got the benefit of that double DRS.
Oh, Tyson just seems to have taken over Twitch. Does Twitch have any wing damage right now?
Let's take a look. Twitch does not appear to have any wing damage.
Oh, yes, DRS, but it doesn't have.
However, it might be minor damage.
Okay, we still have a oh.
Tabo T92 catching. Oh, right there, very close.
Oh, he spins out.
Spins out.
He spins out.
King Straw into P3, Bangobi into P2.
So now we have a
and
battle.
If he's not careful right now, he could actually lose 4th position to MKG.
Oh, it seems like Twitch just served his first rising penalty. Bangobi has fastest lap right now with the 120.7. Oh, apparently it's side port damage for Twitch. Oh, maybe.
MKG into 4th, Tawatina and oh, actually they're tussling, they're side by side. Which driver is going to yield from this battle?
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Tabo Temba is...
He'll be brave over the brakes.
But nobody always has this thing of catching up, you know?
Exactly.
He's within a second right now, so let's watch the action in front. 0.7. They are about to reach the DRS zone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if Bangobi can do
the best exit out of this corner. And
yes, the
exit looks much better. September managing his DRS very well, currently sitting on 40% with Bangobi on 1%.
Oh, Bangobi couldn't take advantage if, you know, September managed to go through that straight without even activating his ERS.
So now he just needs to keep it calm and just sit behind September for like the next 2 laps as he charges up his ERS.
MKG! MKG, ladies and gentlemen.
MKG has crashed.
No DNF. No DNF. I'm happy right now we don't have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. But seems like the battle is at the front. We also have a battle between
needs to pit though for his front wing.
Twitch and Tyson right now also have a battle going at the end. Unfortunately, Bonga seems to be having a poor race. You know, seems like experience doesn't come for anything. You know, when it comes to breakaway tier 2.
And that's what I was mentioning, is that the pace of the competitors are just pushing each other to the absolute limits. People that you wouldn't expect to make mistakes are making mistakes.
Oh, Twitch collects another penalty while Bangobi goes wide. Bangobi has the DRS now, but he's out of DRS. He doesn't switch it off. You know, Bangobi runs many of me. I have that thing on, it will charge itself, and it will keep on going, so switch it on, Bangobi, switch it on. Of course, Tyson doesn't battle, he just yields and lets nature take care of itself, you know. Whenever Tyson races, it's all about nature healing. He just lets things happen, and it always happens on the table. Let's see if he gets a favorable position today. Temba, ladies and gentlemen, is still ahead of Bangobi. We have King Straw in P7, chasing them, and he's catching up because the pedal in front is actually allowing him to close that gap. He was in the 7th, now in the 6th. And then we have Tabo T, who's spun out, but still a winner. Oh, King Straw.
And King Straw is out of the race.
He lost it. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, where King Straw lost it. We have
lost it in the 2nd sector, halfway through the 2nd sector. On board with Tamayo. We should be able to see where he crashed just after this left-hander.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, he must have gone into the curb. and lost the
How
back end.
unfortunate, how unfortunate. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, experience counts for nothing.
Counts for absolutely nothing. When you have a roster of drivers who just drive at such a rapid
Okay,
speed.
so far we have the front runners, September and Bangor in the pits. They're both going for mediums. Let's see if they can push it the longest and pit for softs again. So right now we have the leader Tawati with 7-year-old tires behind the safety car. What is he doing? Oh, listen, sorry, I thought. Oh, Twitch gets another drive-through penalty.
Speeding again, and the safety car. Twitch just doesn't want any points in this race.
Okay, we have Tomayo also pitting for medium. Twitch, let's see what he pits for. You know, sometimes drivers make mistakes. He might even put in hard because that's his penalty.
And he's gone on to another set of softs.
Oh, no,
Not sure what strategy Twitch has, but let's see. I'm sure he's just going for outright speed. Which is very beneficial if you won't make mistakes.
Well, I think Bonga's Pro took one face, you know, former T1 member, you know. Bonga's back into the race, and yes, hot tires on. I think he's gonna play the long game now. So hopefully,
that's a very smart strategy.
Well, that depends, you know. If there's a safety car, then it's not in the favor.
At this race, all he needs to do is just drive a clean race.
Yeah,
have no contact after the safety car, and he could actually probably maybe find himself on the podium.
Everyone is hoping for it because Tier 1 drivers have been hoping to see him back in the league, you know. Okay, Tabo is hit, and he's about to lose so much possession. I really don't know what goes into the strategy of these drivers, you know. Maybe it's a race engineer thing. So let's see what happens. We have September, of course, in France, followed by the Picken, the Tyson, playing the long game and the slow game in P4. We have Tamayo representing Pawawi, Bekele Beke in P5. Travel T, the Spin Master, the Mr. 1010 Rand Ritter in P6. AKG, who's having a silent race in P7, Twitch, Mr. Drive-Through PT in P8, and Yo, Ampunya Tatanga Bonga in P9. And unfortunately, we've lost control in P7. So let's see how the result is. I'm
right now with Kid K in third place on Old Softs, he might be one of the biggest winners here if just after the safety car restart there's another safety car.
Well, it depends because everyone can just pass him and pitch whenever he hit. So right now, you know, strategy right now is kind of tricky. But I believe the medium gang always know what's going on. So let's see if they can pull a rabbit out of their hat as always.
How many more laps do you think Kid K can go and my Tyson? Because they're both on 8-lap old tires. However, Tyson's on the mediums.
I'm thinking if they're really pushing it, 3 more laps. But
yeah,
I think Tyson would pit. No, Tyson won't pit now. He's gonna play the long game because he's extremely good at it, and he's really not racing anyone but himself. You know? So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's hope the drivers are also warming up their tires. Bonga has. What is Tepiso saying in the comment section? You know, Tepiso's always saying things.
Haha, Tepiso never dies, mate.
Maybe we should invite him to this chat, you know, while he watches other racers race.
Why not?
Yeah. Let me send him an invite. You know. It's always nice to hear driver grievances. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that for you, ladies and gentlemen, before we go back into the race. Tepiso, please accept our invite. There will be no banter, but hugs and kisses. Oh, doesn't seem like Tepiso's online, ladies and gentlemen. He switched off his PS5 with poor network. Okay, so safety car should be coming in this lap. Let's look at the race leaders and see what Tepiso has up his sleeve. Okay, Tepiso is off. Okay, Tepiso will send you an invite soon as the race restarts. Okay, drivers are warming up their tires.
And safety car is in this lap.
Yes. Do you think Tepo will wait until the line, or is going to push it as soon as the safety car goes in?
I don't think so. I think he's going to slow down even more and continue snaking. And the moment he sees Bangovi snaking properly, then he's going to commit to it and just pull away.
Oh, definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time ever Tier 2 under safety car, no one gets a 5-second penalty. Okay, let's see if he's about to slam it.
And there he
And
goes.
he does. Oh, Bangobi was smart there. He's closing it.
Bangobi was awake.
Bangobi is
Kid
there.
K was the one napping.
Bangobi doesn't take him first corner. 0.3. Oh, Tamayo and Kid K. Oh, Kid K needs to pit, you know. He has to accept that his
really
was
does.
really pitting. And then you have Tabo with Tyson. Tyson is gonna yield. I have a feeling. Oh, we have a switch between Tamayo and Kid K.
And that was a given. Kid K on fresh mediums.
Oh, Bonga and
Tamayo on fresh
Tabo
mediums.
seems to be fighting it out. Tabo, Bonga and MKG are fighting it out, ladies and gentlemen. All within a second.
And Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's in that boat.
Oh, the
Too
Red Bull of
wide.
Tyson,
Tyson,
yields.
let's
Tyson's
two
playing the self
positions.
game. He really
He
doesn't
really
mind
is.
it, you know.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, to finish first, well, first you need to finish.
Yep.
So once you get that into your game, then you get to go for the, like, to push yourself.
Oh, Bangobi is closer to Tamayo than he is to Tempo right now. Let's see what happens when the DRS is activated in the instrument. Do you think Tamayo can carry the team again and, you know, put another one for Ferrari?
I think so.
Okay, now we have a race between Kid K and Tabo. Whoops. Kid K is ghosting, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's gone back to his network issues.
It would appear so.
Okay, Tamayo is cruising in on Bangobi right now. Seems to be a problem with Bangobi because he's losing so much time after going left to left with Tempo for so long.
So this is where me and Bangobi are actually very similar, is that we'll just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, and then the tires start to overheat, and we just lose so much pace, but we don't stop pushing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can invite Tepiso to this voice chat, you know, so he can voice his grievances. Let's see if he's online.
And Bangobi is going for the move on September.
Oh,
They're
Tepiso,
taking
you are
alternating
not online.
lines.
Tepiso, you're already part of the party. Can you please just join the party? Marcus Moshelumnan, full commentator, thank you. DRS is enabled. Bangobi versus September. Bangobi first to
But
take
whenever
him.
September breaks the toe, Bangobi doesn't actually follow him. He's losing so much time with that.
I think right now Bangobi is playing
if
it
he
safe
takes
and
the wider
doesn't
line.
want to drive wrong because I believe he has
Oh,
had so
here
many
he goes. Here he goes. On the inside. And he's going to get it on the brakes. And Bangobi makes the pass.
Oh, welcome, Tepiso. How are you, mate? How are you, mate?
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not
Yeah,
okay
we
at
expected
all.
it, you know. We expected it for you not to be okay. You know.
Yeah,
So,
Oh,
what's
you're out
wrong,
there,
man?
Tepiso.
Why does it happen all the time, man?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's on my side or other people's sides, but I think the stewards need to start doing something about this glitch because I'm always on the bad end of the stick because now
So
it's
it's a
been
you problem.
four races. No, it's been four races where I haven't been able to race because someone keeps coming in late or they're doing something. They just I don't know. But now I've done everything that I could, so I don't know.
Okay, we are really sorry, man, and we are really apologize. At least you're not in a relegation zone, you know,
No,
and
no,
the
it's
prospect, yeah, and the prospect
I'm
of
not.
you actually finishing the top six wasn't looking rising, you know.
No. This is not tier one. This is not last year. This year I was trying to fight for a top five. So now with all these glitches, it cost me so many points. So I keep on falling behind and more behind. So the only thing I can do now is just support Tamayo if I ever come into the race for the championship.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen, Twitch keeps on collecting these penalties, and I really don't know what's happening right now. He's on 6.
I think Twitch is
He's
trying
gone
to
through
actually
so
get
many
at this
drive-through penalties,
qualifier.
you know. At this point, he's pushing the breakaway tier 2 record for the most drive-through penalty or any sort of penalty. And we know
but
how
he,
throw has been, you know,
but he just did the fastest lap, isn't it?
where we can check that. You
Indeed,
know.
he's
Yeah, Twitch.
on 5-lap-old soft tires.
Must have been a penalty-ridden fastest lap, you know. Okay, let's go back to the title and see if anyone is going to pit early. Okay, so we
Okay, so
still
let's
have
run
a...
through the current order.
Okay, please take a run
We
through.
have Banovi in P1, Tepotemba in P2, Tamayo in P3, breathing down Tepotemba's neck and looking like he's about to make the overtake. And I correct my previous statement. We have Tamayo in P...
Tempo
never mind.
Tempo, 5 stacks.
Tepotemba back on the... Okay, we have a battle on our hands.
Whoa.
Tamayo with the dive bomb. Tepotemba manages to hold position, but will he go wide in this left-hander?
That's true again. DRS, ladies and gentlemen.
Tamayo has DRS. Will he be cheeky under the brakes?
Oh,
No, but he makes Tepotemba go wide. But his tires are a bit cooked. Cool. So we have Tepotemba P2, Tamayo P3, Tabo T92 in P4, MKG in P5, Bonga in P6, Twitch in P7, Mike Tyson in P8, and Kid K in P9. We've lost King Straw and Tegwe out of the race.
Oh, I'm really excited to see Bonga back in the race, no? And I'm seeing these hard tires are doing magic for him. So let's hope, you know, he gets the opportunity to pit again and put on those fast tires, and he might even gun for top 3. You know, he needs the points, he wants to get promoted. So it's all in his hands.
100%. Tepiso, what do you take of people's races so far?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't been watching. I've been mixing a drink and sitting at Abdi, so I'll have a look later.
Yeah, buona man, yeah, buona. Of course, Tepiso.
Oh!
Switch crest going into the
Switch
pit.
is out of the race.
If that's not a safety car, I really don't know. Now so.
And that
Bonga's
is
back
indeed
into
a
it,
safety car.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Kid K would pit, because he's the only one who's pit right now. Let's see if it works in his favor. Let's see if it works in his favor, ladies and gentlemen. Switch has given us the most excitement this race. Let's see who pits.
And now Twitch is out.
Surely Tyson should pit right now, isn't it?
I think this would be a perfect time.
Twitch didn't pit. I think if Twitch had pitted for mediums, he could have done the long race, you know. So let's see what Tyson does and the other race leaders. Bangor is leading the race, Tepotemba in second, Tamayo in third,
I think this would be a good time for Tyson to pit actually, because I mean his mediums are 15 laps old.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that it's actually Tepiso's network, because He just left the voice chats due to network,
Yeah.
so it is a him problem.
We'll just need to investigate the connection type, whether it's NAT2 or NAT3 afterwards, and we'll sort it out. Right.
So the front runners are pitching right now. Tamayo passes the pits. Is like, no ways, man. No ways.
Temba, Banlobi, let's see what positions have come out.
Oh, Bonga doesn't pit. Bonga believes that, you know what, he's sticking to the house and he's going for it. It's a
As
smart
I mentioned,
move.
yeah, him on the hard tires, if he just has a clean race,
Yeah, you
he's good to go until the end of the race.
Those
Might
tires
be
are
able to
cooked
get a podium.
And I'm actually, we have Tyson in the pit. Yes, everyone, Tyson finally pit. He's getting them points. He's P7. Let's see if Kid K pits. He passes. Tyson is last place, my gentlemen. So now it's all about catching up to the safety car and resulting in the race. Tamai is leading the race. But Tabut, actually I'm thinking right now it'd be very advantage, for Bonga to just push. He has track position, he is on cooked. When I mean cooked, I mean the fancy cooked, like he's feasting. He's about to feast on those hot tires, and let's see what happens. But you do have the front runners of Panova and Temba behind him, so does Bonga have the pace? He's been having a very unfortunate race where he's been damaging his ring and he's spinning out, so let's hope it's clean now. It's more soft, it's more fresher, and he's got the pace. It's a pace game.
And
right
all he
now.
needs to do is just have a clean race.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a good chance that Bangobi and Tepotemba are going to be putting a lot of pressure on him when the safety car goes in. And he shouldn't fight for those positions, he should just... he pits.
Tamayo pissed.
So does
And that-
Bonga.
I really don't understand this move also. Bonga, when I say experience, I really was hoping that Bonga would have stayed out. But,
Yeah.
or he would have pit earlier because he had an opportunity to pit earlier, but he went for track position. Why? Is there something we're missing out of? Are they expecting any rain? Like, what's happening? It's confusing.
I have no idea because you have Tabo T on 8-lap old mediums who's decided he's going to stay out.
Tier 2 drivers are so amazing. He might even pit when they set the car in. So let's see. I think
And
they
Tyson
actually,
has put the mediums.
so most drivers should be fine until the end of the race right now, isn't it?
That is correct. Tabo T92, it's going to be a bit touch and go. Currently on 8-lap old mediums. He has to push them for another, 14 laps? 13? 15, wow.
Okay, so while all the cars are heading towards the restarts, let me go into the garages and see what the drivers are saying and the commentators are saying. So right now, Tepiso's still complaining that 4 races has been out because of a glitch, and Zochile's trying to console him, give him a hug. And then you have Popoza at Drivers Watching asking Stroh for footage. Of course, Zotile, I am high, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunate. So the pits are really quiet right now, in terms of race engineers and everything. Let's watch the results of this race. Okay, they're warming up their tires. They're warming up their tires. I think it's gonna take it to the line. Whoop, and off we go. Bangovi gets a good start. No, he doesn't.
Oh, but Moses was actually caught napping over 1 second already.
Temba is pushing. He's not good. Oh, Bangovi has high top speed, ladies and gentlemen, because from a second to back. Oh, he loses pace. I think Bangovi has a high speed, top speed, because when it comes to the corners, he loses the most pace. Because Temba is on his ass now, 0.6. MKG is behind them. Bonga's following through. You have Kid K with the hard tires. Tyson with the slow and easy flow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, watching this footage shows that Kid K is coasting. And then you have Tamayo in P8 with the strategy no one understood. Oh, Taboti is pushing that car. He is pushing
He's
that
now
car.
1.8 seconds out of Bangobi. Tapotemba sitting within DRS range behind Bangobi.
I must say, you know, it just goes to show that money can be a good motivator, you know. So right now, it seems like MKG and Bong are the only, and Tyson are the only ones in DRS range. Okay, let's go back to Bangobi versus Taboti. Bangobi for the first time ever doesn't have his ERS on. It's amazing. September also doesn't have his ERS on. So that's good. You know, I think now drivers are looking more long term than just trying to overtake at any given time.
Exactly. They're playing the long game, waiting for a mistake.
The unfortunate part is that all drivers don't need to pit, but our team still needs to. Do you think you can actually push the other 13 laps once on the tires?
I think so. It's just going to require good tire management as Mike Tyson overtakes Kit K.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he's warming up his ERS. I'm not sure if that matters or you can actually warm it up. But Bangobi is playing with that button, ladies and gentlemen. He's waiting for that ERS as we are about to head into the DRS lap. Surely, bazoyilayita manje. Surely, bazoyilayita manje. Oh, Bangobi is looking to overtake now. He's not waiting for it. He is not waiting for it. Hama Bangobi, Hama.
Over and done with now.
Bangobi takes it. Bangobi takes it. Bangobi is leading the race. Tempo is now chasing down Taboti. Oh, DRS is about to be activated, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how the top 3 enters. Bangobi doesn't have it. Taboti has it. Tempo has it. MKG has it. Bonga has it. Oh, MKK has it.
We have ourselves a DRS train.
That's all, yeah. Let's go. Bangobi presses it. So no one overtook anyone. That's disappointing. Bangobi is fighting for his life right now, ladies and gentlemen. Taboti is not letting him go as he's closer and closer. Bring Tapotemba back into the race, and MKG and Bonga, Tamoyo in P6, having a lonely one. Oh, Bonga collects a penalty.
As Taboti gets right in the gearbox of Bangobi, going into the back straight.
Let's go again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how Taboti does with DRS again. Bangobi is trying to get out of it. That's all again. That's all again. That's all again.
Bangobi used up 50% of his DRS on that straight.
Bangobi is fighting for his life.
He is holding on so tightly.
I'm actually going to make a prediction and saying Taboti is going to finish the race on this compound. Because,
so.
you know, he has nothing to lose. He wants some good money. And he's in P2, so he can delay the other drivers as much as possible. And just let Bangobi run off into the wilderness. Okay, while we wait for the interval to upload again, ladies and gentlemen, we still have the DRS train. Seems like Bonga has fallen off though. So now it's the top 4. MKG versus Tapotemba. They're bumping to one another. It's back to Need for Speed WWE racing amongst tier 2 drivers. Well,
let's hope Taboti 92 does not pit, because if he does, he's got 9-second penalties. That'll put him right at the back.
It seems like we have a glitch because the intervals right now are really not updating. Oh, we're back. We are back. So, ladies and gentlemen, as intervals update, MKG is the only one right now in DRS zone and is about to take him. He's about to take Tabo Temba, but Tabo Temba survives that one. Let's look at the ERS. Bangobi as always, Victory Chile, he's running. Oh, Bangobi doesn't let it rest. He reminds me of me.
MKG gets a good exit, but Tabo Temba is using all of that ERS.
Okay, it seems like the fight for top 3 is the most list we have so far because we have actually 3 drivers. Minus the penalties, of course.
Of course, but you know how it is with breakaway F1 racing. It's what happens on track that matters.
Exactly. And to be honest, I'm really impressed with Tabuti right now because he's pushing those old tires and actually opening up the gap. So let's see if Tabo Temba, who was gunning for the race win, will actually push for a miracle and actually win this race.
I mean, even just this onboard footage of Tabo T, you can see his driving style has changed from earlier on in the race. He was much more aggressive in the beginning, but now he's being gentle around the corners. He's really going to take these tires to the end.
But he has a problem because MKG is right on his end. Sorry for the language.
But facts aren't facts aren't facts. But MKG would need to get past September first, and that's looking like a hurdle for him right now.
It seems like the inner spirit of Twitch just possessed Tabo T because these penalties keep on coming. 14 seconds for someone who's in second position is really bad right now because it actually puts him in P7.
Exactly.
Or the P6 is actually P6. But it's still a winner at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. He is still a winner. MKG versus Tabo Temba is still the biggest fight we have right now. He's about to take him. Does he have ERS? Does he have ERS? Yes, they do. We're going to the last few corners before we end into the DRS zone again. Let's see what happens. MKG is riding Tabo Temba like nobody's business. No pun intended. Let's see what happens as we ride on board with MKG. He doesn't activate ERS, really forgot about it. Tabo Temba is running out of ERS. Yep, he forgot about it.
But MKG is playing it a bit smarter. Not using the ERS, just relying on the DRS to keep him within range.
Exactly. And right now, Tabo T is, you know, I feel sorry for Tabo T, you know, because as much as he's the biggest winner, I think he would have opted for the switcher deal of getting P2. You know?
Yeah. But he'll get his props from the rest of the drivers. But on the track, he finished in P2. And he was the driver that set the 117.4.
You know, you have to give it up for Tyson because right now he's in the place, he's unboarded, he doesn't mind being overlapped, he just wants to get his P8 position points. I think it's about like 4 points, and he's cool with that, you know. 4 points, he's mid-table, he's safe. Not saying that Tier 2 has relegation, but ladies and gentlemen, Tier 3 is coming next season, and Tier 2 drivers are about to fear for their life also. Do we have Jomo Cosmos Canon racers in our league who will get relocated from Tier 1 and Tier 2 and find themselves in Tier 3? Watch out next season.
Indeed, as MKG is about to make the move on September, oh, but he backs out early.
So ladies and gentlemen, let me go back into the pits and see what the racers are saying. Zochile is saying Bonga mustn't pit. But unfortunately, that was long ago, and Bonga has pitted and is on mediums. You know?
Oh man, September has caught up to Tabo T92.
And Bangobi is having a lonely race. let's look at the tires and see how many laps in are those tires. 16 laps and it's still pushing. You know, as I'm saying, this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting my hand out there and saying, Thabo driver of the day. Besides the penalties, he has shown what is capable in terms of top speed. You know?
Indeed. And I mean, it's not going to be all easy for September because in this third sector, Thabo was able to pull out 4/10 of a second and get out of the DRS zone, which has now put MKG in September's DRS. But again, not close enough.
Seems like we still have a battle between MKG and September. And, you know, P3 is a funny position because it's a lot of points, but it's not a lot of points to catch up to the front racers. But nobody's looking to catch up to Popoza and the likes of them because right now, nobody's in P2 and September is looking to push, but September knows that the gap between P1 position points and P3 position points are a big gap. You know?
It's a very big gap, and September needs to get like the hurry on, man. He needs to overtake Thabo and just get these extra points.
Exactly. So as we watch Tamayo get another 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at the log table right now and currently drivers fighting for their lives is Tumelo and of course we have Kid K, but Kid K is new to the league. And then we have Kasango who has given us one of the best races in the past. And then we have Matota in P17. We have Tato in P16. And then we have Sandile Kama Maverick in P15. We have Sakido who is Crash. No, is it Crash? Oh my goodness. I never expected Crash to be in P14. I never expected Crash to be in P14. So those are the drivers right now, ladies and gentlemen, who are fighting for their lives, even though they know they won't be relegated. The fight for P3 is still on, and Thabo T92 Twitter handle is still pushing. You know, I really need to ask him why is his name like that, you know, or is it a mixed thing, is it a Twitter thing, or, you know, or is
yeah,
it
I think it might be a mixed thing, but he just couldn't let go.
So, what was your name, Bongs? Was it Bongelicious?
I mixed it.
Yeah, was it Bongelicious?
No, I was infamous MC. I used to love doing those silly rap battles on Mix It.
No, I understand. You know, it's funny how back then every guy looked to be profound because mine back then was Black Infant. You know, I thought I was the black child, you know. So
yeah.
So I think Thabo T maybe took his name from, you know, as long as it's not Thabolicious, then I'm good with it.
Definitely.
MKG
Thabo T nearly lost it on the straights.
It doesn't seem like when it comes to this race, DRS counts much because lap after lap, nothing is changing.
September goes a bit wide. This should benefit MKG. But MKG pushed onto the grass, I think, maybe?
I think because of that entry into that corner. Oh, with that bomb! And it hits him. Live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. There's some footage.
At least he tried to yield it.
Yep, he tried. And I'm grateful there's no damage right now, you know?
Yeah.
So we have a battle
this fight
between...
can continue going.
Is Kid K about to overtake Tamayo or am I seeing something? Or is it a glitch?
Kid K is catching him, but at a slow rate though.
Yeah, I don't see an interval on my side. So we'll go back to the petrol for tier 3 with 4 laps left. Bangob is just having a breeze of a race, ladies and gentlemen. He could finish it in reverse in 1 to 2, but I don't think he has the capability of it because he's not as skillful as I am. And then we have Thabo T with his penalties. Let's see how many. 12-second penalty right now, running in P2, might push him to P6. And then we have September in P3.
September back in Thabo T's DRS. Let's see if he can do anything with this.
But everyone knows, you know, everyone knows the role when it comes to referees. you have to beat the man on track.
That is it.
You have to beat the man on track, you know. I think it's more of a repetition thing than a point thing, you know. So let's see if September or MKG will get P3.
Straight up, you have to prove that you can beat the man. Not that you need the help from Michael Massey, you know.
Exactly. Hey, Bob, watch this shit. Watch it. That's it. Oh,
So here we go
MKG
now.
over.
MKG goes slightly wide. And breaks out of the DRS. Wow, I didn't think that mistake would cost 4/10. But he's back within the DRS under the brakes.
Let's go
And
to
again,
the side.
September loses 4/10 to Tabo T in the last sector. Tabo T has this last sector nailed because he's always breaking out of the DRS from September.
But
And he ties
unfortunately-
are 8 laps older.
Yeah, and it also seems it's the same for MKG because MKG seems to self-sabotage a lot and actually loses out so much after gaining a lot of time on September. So right now it
Exactly.
seems like this is Bangobi and September's race, you know. Oh, I
Yeah.
saw a car on the sideways. Ladies and gentlemen. I
that was
think
Tyson.
Kid K or Tyson.
And
Or
Tyson.
Tyson.
Both of them actually.
So Stellan Novo is asking what happens when you go smoothly for the entire race. So your car just continue racing until the end, you know. You basically finish last point, but it's actually a point that needs to be contested that does Kid K get points because he didn't finish the race. His AI actually did. So it's all up to F4
Yeah, and
members
according
right
to
now.
the sporting code, as according to the sporting code, if the AI finishes the races for you, you don't get your points. However, if he is able to provide footage that he was able to finish the race himself, then it's a different story.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So when you look at it, what happens when Kid K joins last lap? You know,
Oh no! You see now that's the whole race was done under AI, and I mean in the breakaway sporting code, one of the rules is that not even under safety car are you allowed to go into AI unless it's an
Exactly.
emergency.
man, Bones, I'm grateful that you're on this commentary because you know how to explain these rules, as these rules were forged by you in stone and supported by the S4 and the drivers. We appreciate you and we thank you very much for putting them in place.
For those of the listeners that don't know, Mandla was the creator of Breakaway. It was his idea in the beginning. And thank you for that. Thank you for having me be a part of it. It's been a wonderful 2 years, baby. Wow.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, yesterday we celebrated 2 years. 40 extra
And that's why we
drivers.
gave you guys 2 races
You
yesterday.
know, double impact, back to back, back at you back, eh? Tier 1 and tier 2,
Exactly.
you know, and it was so fun, you know. We had a lot of crashes, we had a lot of wing changes, we had a lot of the DNFs. It was a spectacular night for everyone. You know.
There was action all over. From the top to the bottom.
Thank you, Miss Bono. Thank you. Halala, 2 years. 2 years, you know. Hey, Mpato. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mpato Piri. He's been keen on joining, but unfortunately, he owns an Xbox. So, Mpato, if you're really serious about this, man, we'd like to see you in the streets. We'd like to see you unlock some pace. We'd like to see you unlock some magic, you know. Let's do this, you know. Get on, jump on. Tier 3 is coming up at the end of the season. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fast. You know, everyone is improving. People are getting racing wheels. Ladies and gentlemen, men record and racing wheels. So, it's something else, man. It's something else. Everyone's becoming faster. Everyone's still
Mpato is
qualifying.
waiting for the crossplay. Jeez, bro, get a real console. Haha, just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, so back to the race, ladies and gentlemen. MKG and Bonga are in the top 3 race. They are in the top 3 race, Bonga. I didn't expect Bonga to be back in the top 3 race, mate.
I had a feeling he would be though.
And
Because I
it's
was
last lap.
expecting some carnage. I was expecting some carnage, and he might be able to nick 4th place here if he just stays close enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We have Bangobi, our race winner. Tabo T is
MKG's
probably
going for it. Let's see. Nah, unlucky.
MKG, ladies and gentlemen, finishes in P3. He takes it after Bonga tries so hard. But ladies and gentlemen, Bonga had a bad start to the race. He must be jumping up for Troy for the P4 position. Bonga, can you please invite the top 3 drivers into commentary? Let's ask them a few questions, you know. But Novi's probably itching. He talks too much. He's excited. He's popping champagne. Tetiso is pissed. He lost some points. Let's see what happens. Let's have the comments.
All right. Let's invite these drivers to the party. Let's let them drive around and put their cars by the podium slots. And yeah, let's hear what they have to say.
Driver of the day, as unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. MKG came out of nowhere and took P3. Congratulations to the drivers. Congratulations on September. Congratulations on AKG. Yes, Tepi, so you can be on commentary tomorrow, but you are still a tier 2 driver. I'm still a tier 1 driver. There's levels to this. You got relegated, I didn't. So, sorry. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. With Twitch taking the fastest lap, it was probably riddled with penalties, but it doesn't count because it's DNF. So,
What
you know,
was the final top 3?
the final top 3 is Van Molby, Tepotemba, MKG, and then in fourth place, getting some points, is Bonga. Tabo T with so many points lost because of his penalties in P5, Tamayo in P6, Kid K in P7, his first point ever, Tyson, the man with the focus and the strategy that lost the long season, is in P8, Twitch P9, Kingstraw in 10, and Segway in 11. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Twitch, Straw, and Segway won't get any points. So now we're waiting for the drivers to join our live stream and let's ask them some questions. Let's see who's joined.
And here we have Bangobi in P1.
I knew it. He's always quick. Bangobi, how are you, man? How are you?
Hey, I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling the past few weeks. Yeah.
What, were you sick or it's because of your racing?
Nah. A lot of things have been happening and my racing got affected, but yeah, we'll be back online now.
Okay, so Bangobi, there's a question.
Take us through. Please take us through your race.
Okay, so this track was really challenging, and I realized that the setup that I chose was eating a lot of my tires, and yeah, so the tire strategy had to be correct, and yeah, I had a good race, clean one, no penalties, and yeah, it was a fairly decent race for me.
Yeah, so a comment came up on maybe that, you know what, the way you're so good at collecting points and stuff like that, it feels like sometimes when you crash out, you're self-sabotaging so that you have a good ending to the season. How true is this?
I don't think it's true because that would be disrespectful to the good drivers that we have in tier 1. In tier 2, sorry. As you can see, Tepo is leading the championship, and yeah, I can't afford to be doing that, so I just had to quickly wake up before Uwanagala, and yeah, it's good to have like a good competition like Tepo Temba, who's really quick, and we have like a surprise challenger, which is Tabo.
Oh, yes,
I wish he actually took like a podium so that you can have a chat with him, because he was really good when it came to like managing tires. I think he only pitted once for the mediums and then he took them all the way.
Oh yes,
so yeah,
it's really right. You're definitely right. And
so it's really untrue. Yes.
Okay,
if I may ask, please can you take us through that moment where you took the lead for the race, where it was the lap where DRS was just about to start, but you decided, no, I'm taking it now?
So I thought to myself, I was avoiding going at the top because the pressure of being number one and leading the race really gets to me because I get complacent and then I lose like concentration and stuff. So I have like an enjoyable race when I'm behind someone and attacking. So I thought to myself, let me just face my fears and then take it from there.
Okay.
For me, it was a matter of taking the lead before DRS so that the guys could not catch up. Yeah.
Okay, but maybe another question which, everyone was expecting you to take a shot at the prize money they were for the table today, and you disappointed so many people during qualifier when you couldn't even hit a 117. Can you please take us through your qualifier?
So it's all about the long game. The setup that I had was all about the long game and having like a good race. As I said, time management is really important here. So the setup that I had was not like a time trial setup. So you saw Tabo's race, he spun out because his setup was a bit too aggressive. And I really wanted the money, but I couldn't match the pace of the guys. Yeah.
And points motive moves, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Bones, do we have any out of the top three drivers?
Yeah, we do have Tabo.
We do. Yes, Tabo.
What up, gents?
Hey, Sepo, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good and you, gents, man.
Nah, awesome, man.
All
Bones,
good,
do you
all
wanna
good. Take us through your race.
Hey, man, for today's race, I think with my standing in the championship, for today's race, I thought to be more on the cautious side, So I was playing it safe, taking it easy out the corners. I didn't want to be too ambitious, So overall I'm happy with P2 because at least it's good progress in terms of points. So yeah, I'm playing the long game.
Okay, so for majority of the race, it was neck and neck between you and Bangori, and at some point he paused. How did you feel about that, the fact that at some point he actually overtook you and it was from then a hard thing to catch up to him?
Obviously, it's never a nice feeling to be passed by someone, but as I said, for me today, it was just all about me. I was playing my own race, I needed to make sure that I finished because I know Portugal is a very tricky track. Traction points, traction is very low here. So I was happy with P2, especially when I saw other people's penalty stacking. I was sure that P2 is mine, and I was happy with it.
I understand. And another question. Okay.
Now you can go ahead, Mandla.
No, I just wanted to ask him also about the prize money. You knew there was prize money on the table concerning qualifier, and yet, even though you hit the 179, you just couldn't unlock more pace.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the issue there?
Hey, Star, when I went for the first lap, I thought, okay, maybe I might get it, let me go pit, And then afterwards, I came out, I was about I think I was 3 or 4 tenths after the point, and I invalidated, and I was just let me rather save my tires. I'll let Tabo have the 1K.
No, won't you get upset with enough?
Cool. So hearing your whole strategy about that, you're thinking long term, you just wanted to finish the race, get a decent amount of points. Yeah. Take us through the emotions you were experiencing when, who was it, when Tabo T92 broke the DRS from you and you had MKG breathing down on your neck every straight.
Hey man, I think that was the trickiest point of the race, because Tabo's very quick and he's a driver he's very fearless, He's just I'm throwing it into this corner, so I was like, let me not follow this guy, let me just do my own race. But yeah, the four being behind me was stressful, man. It was a lot of pressure, but yeah, I'm very, very happy that I managed to make it out unscathed.
Nice, fantastic, man. Congratulations, and thanks for being a part of the breakaway F1.
Thank you, gents. Thank you so much.
Okay, who else do we have in our chat?
We have MKG.
Fantastic. Congratulations on your third place, MKG. take us through your race and tell us your emotions right now, man.
Okay, so MKG, when you noticed that Saboti had like a gang lot of penalties, what was your mindset during the entire race? You know, was it, do you keep it in the penalties or what? Yes. And another question I've been asking all each and every driver right now is, man, why didn't you gun for the prize money? You know, you had a prize money on offer for reaching 175. You know. Okay, no, this completely understands. Yeah, I completely understand. Bones, is there anything you want to ask?
No, I think that wraps it up for me. Just want to say congratulations again on your third place, and that was a solid performance.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The first Tier 2 drivers to actually win the day after the second birthday of Breakaway F1. Congratulations to the drivers, congratulations to everyone who finished within the points. We'd like to thank everyone who watched the live stream and everyone who offered their money for the qualifier prize money. Bones, thank you for having you also explain the rules and go through the race with me. Thank you very much and still appreciate it, bro.
No, 100%. Thanks to everybody for watching. And yeah, just to wrap it up, tomorrow we have Tier 1 racing at Portugal. So let's go. Let's have a great one, and hopefully you guys can join us to watch that as well.
Awesome,
Good night.
Man. Awesome, man. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Join us tomorrow, 7:30 on time. Portugal, Tier 1.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us on social media as always. And who knows? If you're keen, you might be one of the ones on the screen.
Cheers, mate. Till next.